practices might be a little bit more demanding. 3 hours is a long practice, so we normally don't have a practice that long, but for us to get it the way it's supposed to look, there might be some practices we're out here longer than normal. Walkthrough in the PM, we're changing our schedule a little bit in regards to the installation. One of the things that we're paying attention to, obviously, is the recovery and all the elements that go into that. And so we're doing a little bit more installation during the afternoon. We'll have some walkthroughs. They'll be in the PM. I don't know that I would say every day we have a morning practice we're going to have an afternoon walkthrough. It'll vary based on where we're at with the installation. A lot of it is the evening recovery, trying to get the guys, in the cold tubs, trying to get the guys really to sleep earlier. And then the schedule even is backed up. 9:30, is a little bit later starting time. Again, with the idea of making sure everyone's getting eight or north of 8 hours rest. There's certain elements of training camp that can't and won't change, and yet there's portions of it that we've got to pay attention to and help their bodies recover better. Obviously, the sleep and the recovery, and yet the practice will be demanding. Looking at the schedule every year, we never just turn the page and say here's our schedule. A lot of it starts with the facility we're at. The schedule can be written, and yet if it takes 10 minutes to get from where they sleep to where they practice, then it has to be adjusted. So there was a certain schedule that we've had here. Look, it all changed when you used to have 2-a-days and it went to single days, and then when do we want to give them the installation? There used to be a 3-hour, 3.5-hour period between practices where they were sleeping then. Well, that's changed now because that second practice is much different. But to your point, it's just you're constantly tinkering and looking at it, and so just spending time looking at trying to be most efficient. They'll have time now. Obviously, they'll lift weights, they'll shower, they'll eat. They'll go into meetings. We'll put closure on this practice, and then there'll be another segment where we get into meetings for tomorrow's installation, walkthrough. The point is, they're not leaving team meetings at 10:30 at night.